The Royal Brunei Armed Forces was formed on May 31, 1961. Known as the Askar Melayu Brunei, it was honoured with the royal title on May 31, 1965, when the word Diraja was added to the title. It was then known as Askar Melayu Diraja Brunei. Since Independence Day, January 1, 1984, the Royal Brunei Malay Regiment has been renamed as the Angkatan Bersenjata Diraja Brunei. Only Brunei citizens of the Malay ethnicity are allowed to enlist in the Royal Brunei Armed Forces. The Malay ethnicity comprises the Belait, Bisaya, Brunei, Dusun, Kedayan, Murut, and Tutong indigenous races as defined in the Brunei Constitution. Military service is not compulsory for any segment of the population. There is no conscription. The Royal Brunei Armed Forces use a wide range of foreign equipment, with a large percentage originating from the United Kingdom, France, Europe and the United States. The Royal Brunei Land Forces is the largest of the armed services, with a relatively small air force and navy. The Bruneian military lacks any recent combat experience but has been deployed regionally in humanitarian and peacekeeping missions. Brunei also has extensive military relations with Singapore. In May 31, 2011, Royal Brunei Armed Forces reached its Golden Jubilee. Role and Organisation. The role of Royal Brunei Armed Forces is to deter any outside powers intending to undermine directly or indirectly in the sovereignty and territorial integrity of the State of Brunei, and to prevent any subversive elements actual or potential operating in the State of Brunei. Undertake military operations to counter aggression, terrorism or insurgency. Assist in maintenance of public order and support of the police and civil authority, if called upon. Maintain good community relations by which the Royal Brunei Armed Forces can be identified with the government and civil population of Brunei. The Royal Brunei Armed Forces is divided into 4 branches: Royal Brunei Land Forces, Royal Brunei Air Force, Royal Brunei Navy, Training Institute. The RBAF Special Operations Unit is the Special Forces Regiment. Royal Brunei Land Forces. The Royal Brunei Land Forces is a brigade-sized formation that consists of 3 battalions and a support battalion. The role of the Royal Brunei Land Forces is to maintain the security of Brunei and to defend the sovereignty of the country. Its main responsibility is to oppose any threat from within or outside the country and to maintain peace and security in the country. Royal Brunei Air Force. The Royal Brunei Air Force is a small, mainly helicopter-based force which is tasked with supporting the other branches of the armed services and defending Bruneian airspace. It was established in 1965 and consists of a range of helicopters, including 10 Bell 212 and 4 Sikorsky S-70. The Bell 212s are to be replaced between 2013 a Euro 15 by 12 Sikorsky S-70I. The Royal Brunei Air Force fixed-wing inventory is limited to around 4 Pilatus PC-7 training aircraft and Airbus CN-235 transport aircraft. On July 14, 2014, the commander of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces announced plans to order the C-130J in the near future. On October 7, 2014, Brunei purchased a single C-130J with spare parts and logistics support for $343 million. Royal Brunei Navy. The Royal Brunei Navy is the naval defence force of Brunei Darussalam. It is a small but relatively well-equipped force whose main responsibility is to conduct search and rescue missions and to deter and defend the Brunei waters against attack mounted by seaborne forces. Support Services. The Support Services Royal Brunei Armed Forces had the responsibility of providing support services to units in the RBAF in all aspects pertaining to their administration, security, health, logistics, communication, transportation and technical equipment service support to all units in the Royal Brunei Armed Forces. The Support Services or the Royal Brunei Armed Forces also worked closely with other units in the Royal Brunei Armed Forces to undergo and help coordinate military training and operations. As part of the reorganization of the RBAF, the Support Services was disbanded in early 2009 and its various units were relocated. Training Institute. The Training Institute of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces is also known as the Military Training Institution. It provides basic military training to all new recruits to the Royal Brunei Armed Forces. Other military courses are also offered and conducted in the institution to personnel of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces. Special Forces Regiment. The Special Forces Regiment is the Special Operations Unit of the Royal Brunei Armed Forces and was formed in 1976. The RPK was previously named the Special Combat Squadron. The RPK motto is Swift Courage and Wear a Maroon Beret. See also, Brunei, Gurkha Reserve Unit, military forces based in Brunei. Notes. External links, Ministry of Defence, Brunei.